This is Drew with Boomer Music Company, your band and orchestra experts since 1976, and thepodcastingstore.com, the one-stop shop for all things podcasting and remote learning. This is your Weekend Update. Greetings and welcome to your Weekend Update. We've been traveling for the holiday and are here in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky, visiting family and really catching up and recharging our batteries as we head in towards the end of the semester and the end of the calendar year. So I hope you had a chance to do the same and have a relaxing time off before we hit the final push. One of the really cool things that we got to do recently was help Shawna Lemons over at High Plains School get a Bari saxophone for her program. Now, we had one that had been in our rental pool, a Yamaha YBS-52, and it's in great shape. We put it through the shop to make sure it was doing what it was supposed to do, and I was able to give her a really great price on it, and she did some really aggressive fundraising and managed to kind of meet in the middle so that they could have this great instrument for their program. And she's got a student, Romi, who you can see here in the picture, who is super excited to learn how to play this instrument and to really make a go of it. So we're really thrilled to have had the opportunity to help out with that, and I'm really excited for them now and for years to come with this instrument. The other cool thing, we had Step Up Day this past weekend, and if you missed that, don't worry, there's going to be another one on May 7th, 2022, and we had Eric Murine from Pickett Blackburn, which is located here actually in Lexington, and they make trumpets, but also brass mouthpieces, some of the best that you're going to find anywhere. And Eric came out for our Step Up event to help people try out mouthpieces and find the one that's right for them. And one of the things that Pickett's really famous for is the two-piece mouthpieces, so that you can detach the tops and the bottoms and interchange them and come up with some combination that's going to be exactly right for the sound that you're trying to dial in. And I had a chance at Step Up Day to sit down and talk with Eric and about the philosophy behind that and how to try out a mouthpiece. So check out a clip from that video. So Eric, one of the things that people will notice about the Pickett is that you don't have just the standard one-piece mouthpieces, but you also have the ones that screw off into two pieces. What's the thought process behind those?
Flexibility and customization. And that way you can dial in exactly the resistance and the feel you're looking for. So you have the two-piece system here. So you have the top and the bottom. So the backbore, there's a taper that'll give you the sound you're looking for. And the top, you have the rim, the cup, and the throat entrance. The throat entrance is literally the hole. So a 27 throat is a standard for most Pickett options, as well as Bach, Yamaha, and so on. And then that way you can truly dial in the resistance you're looking for your horn in a two-piece setup.
And on this week's View from the Road, which I pre-recorded before I left, I had one of my local schools that asked to do an in-school tryout of step-up instruments prior to Step-Up Day, which I was happy to do. We've done those in the past and it's worked out great. But I was really struck when I got to sit on a rehearsal, which is something I don't get to do that often, just how well the kids are doing. Not only in context with COVID and all that, but just in general. These kids are really achieving and doing a good job. So check out a clip from that View from the Road video. Couple of years, they sound amazing, and it's really nice to see that the kids are really putting in the effort and wanting to achieve and wanting to succeed. They're doing it, and we have been thinking the last couple of years so much about what we don't have, but what we do is the opportunity to get together and to make music and to have a good time doing it while learning. So this being the week of Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for the opportunity to get out here and to help them do that, and I just could tell by the way that they were rehearsing and they were doing it that they're thankful for the opportunity to be back with their friends and making music in a school setting. And then this week's essay over at the Podcasting Store Medium page, I titled, "I Don't Have Time to Count My Blessings." Well, that deserves a little bit of explanation. And what I mean by that, I'll spoil the end, is that if I stopped to count my blessings, I'd scarce have time for anything else. There's just so much good that's happened. And this trip that we're currently on, I was relating that to one that I took 11 years ago back to Massachusetts to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. And as it turned out, it was the last Thanksgiving that I got to celebrate with my grandfather before he passed. So take a look at that essay if you haven't seen it yet. I think it's a pretty good read. That's your Weekend Update. Thank you so much for watching as always, and we will see you at the store. If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.